Okay, everybody. So, welcome back. This is Ian from Mindful Marketplace, and welcome back to a Tiny Revolution. This is our brand new publishing platform and community for those of you who are creating tiny products, tiny content, courses, programs, whatever it is that you want to build to make an oversized impact in 2022 on a bootstrap budget. So, in this video, because some folks have asked within our community, we're going to do a quick walkthrough of using Gumroad to create tiny products, but in a very simple and strategic way. Now, uh, two things. One, if you want to see examples of our content, the courses that we're creating using this exact model, go to partners.mindfulmarketplace.com. There are about 30 plus courses there that you can see that pretty much emulate this exact approach that I'm demonstrating here. Again, we're using Podia, which is a paid platform. Um, it costs $80 a month or whatever. I recommend Gumroad for those of you who don't want to pay $80 a month, and that's why we're covering Gumroad here. And the video that you're about to see is silent, so I'm going to walk through the process of the new Gumroad backend editor, which has just been released. Today is, I believe, the 10th of March, 2022. So I think this actually went live yesterday on the 9th or somewhere in the last couple of days. And essentially, you're going to see, I want to point out three really salient parts of this process. For those of you who are building a community, let's say those of you who are creating a membership or a productized platform where community and interactivity, maybe cohorts, is a big or are a big part of your platform, look for the part of the video where I show you the Circle API. So there's now and this has been true for a couple months, but there is a section in your Gumroad account now where on a product, you can actually give access directly to a space within Circle, which makes really an ideal sort of way of moving your clients into your community, or moving folks who are buying products into actually spaces or cohorts or areas within your community that are privatized just to folks who are buying. The other things I want you to look for, which really are super cool in Gumroad, that's something like Podia, which we use, pretty heavily for our own platform, doesn't offer, is the ability to repurpose existing content. So you'll see there's a section within the video that you're about to watch where I'm actually pointing out where it says taking content from existing courses, and then you'll actually watch as I add a new product that recycles or repurposes a content from other courses or other products or other downloads that we have available on Gumroad right now. It really makes it very, very easy to seed your store with some like foundational content that you can reuse, and you can create all sorts of different versions and products and kind of repurpose content in a very smart and strategic way using Gumroad. Something that I really wish a tool like Podia would offer. They have their own kind of workaround for that. It's bundles. They offer the ability to create bundles, which kind of sort of has that same sort of effect. But I really like the way Gumroad does this. It also allows you to pull um, images and things like that from external URLs, which I really like. And, all of that makes expediting the process of creating products a lot of fun, makes it pretty easy. And you can really like do this very, very quickly on a bootstrap budget. Gumroad's free. So as far as a bootstrap budget goes, you can literally start this today and have a store for your community in a few hours. Now, the other piece of that sort of dovetails into that point is the other thing that I don't think I covered here, but I think I did point to it in the video, is the ability to use external URLs for the content source of your Gumroad products. Essentially, what that allows you to do is redirect folks who buy a product to a outside URL, which is an ideal way of repurposing, let's say, a blog post that you have somewhere that's really something you're proud of, or a piece of content somewhere, or a video, even on YouTube, or a podcast episode. Essentially, you can use that as a lead magnet And when people, in quotes, purchase the product on Gumroad, they're immediately redirected to that external URL for fulfillment. So if you are somebody, and I know folks in our community now who are building this model very successfully, have, let's say, 10 blog posts that they really like from the last 3 years on whatever topic, you can actually use that very skillfully to simply create a product. Someone signs up for that product, they give you their email address. It can be a free product. It actually arguably should be a free product. And post purchase, or post, the purchase transaction is um, free, so it's purchase may be the wrong word, but post sign up, or once that process or that action unfolds, I'm saying this badly, you now have an email address that you can follow up with via the email automation tools that Gumroad offers, or a newsletter automation, and you're redirecting folks to this external URL, let's say to your blog. So you can actually build your list very skillfully using that approach. I also want you to pay close attention to the changes in the live sort of editing process. This is very cool. Gumroad now allows you to see what your pages look like as you're building them in real time, which I find really, really helpful. You can also do this on mobile. You can edit your products, create products on mobile, which is really a nice feature as well. Gumroad is really stepping up in some cool and creative ways. And again, if you're doing this sort of productized info, uh, marketing, or products, ebooks, audios, courses, videos, etc. If you're joining the creator economy and you want a free tool, Gumroad is really ideal for many of you, and I recommend it highly. So check out this video where I walk through this simple process of demonstrating how quickly you can create a product on Gumroad using our own account. Again, we use Podia. Partners.mindfulmarketplace.com is where you'll see most of our courses. However, I do have maybe 10 or 12 digital downloads that we offer on Gumroad as well, which you can see on our account. And I'm using that to demonstrate this process for you. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. I hope this is helpful for you. Again, the video that follows is this is a continuation of what I'm talking about now, but it's silent. So I do that now because folks have complained that I type loudly and I can't figure out how to get my keyboard to not, reverberate in a super annoying way when I'm doing these videos. So I just decided the demonstration part of these videos going forward, I'm going to make silent. Okie doke. Thanks so much for watching. If you need help with any of this, feel free to join our community. Reach out to me directly, mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com, or say hi anywhere else that you see me online. Thanks so much, and have a nice day.